Have you ever consciously thought about how disability or ability affected your life?
I have, because especially living in Leonardtown, we live on the third floor. If I were in a wheelchair or I had crutches, I probably wouldn't be able to get up to my apartment.
Recently, one of my close friends became wheelchair bound, so I guess that was a wake-up call in terms of how lucky we are to be able.
Only when I'm on campus and I see other people that have crutches or in a wheelchair. That's the only time.
Do you know anything about how campus handles these issues, or how do you think they do?
I think there's an office for students with disabilities. I'm not positive, but I think there is.
I feel like a lot of buildings are handicap accessible, but I don't know that much about it.
I don't know about how campus does it, but I don't think they handle it very well, because I know that some doors are broken, the handicap doors are broken, and I don't see enough ramps as I think there should be.
And do you feel confident that if at any point you became disabled, you would be properly accommodated by the university?
Well, what I mentioned earlier, I feel like there's definitely a lot of issues on campus where they have not properly accommodated people with disabilities, especially physically getting around to different places.
Confident to a degree, but there's a lot of people on this campus, so I don't know how well they'd be able to accommodate people.
Not at all, no. But I see people now and they have a lot of trouble with it, so.
Have you ever experienced issues on campus pertaining to disability, and if so, explain.
Yeah, so I was on crutches for 2 months because I tore a bunch of ligaments in my knee, so I couldn't even go to the diner by myself. I had to wait for my roommate to come home to help me get dinner from the diner, and I had to call the paratransit, but you can only schedule it a couple hours in advance, so I couldn't just go anywhere I'd please whenever I wanted. And then I recall this one time I was in a building and I couldn't find the elevator for 10 minutes, and I was 15 minutes late to class because there were no signs directing towards the elevator. So it's really challenging if you're on crutches on campus, and it's things that you wouldn't even think about in your everyday life.
I changed what my original course work would be this semester because my original schedule was too hard to get to. I would have that hard time getting to and from classes, so I dropped a couple classes to accommodate for that. So, and it's a process too. I thought it was stupid because you had to go to the health center to get the paratransit thing or whatever, or I had to at least, right? And yeah, so the biggest problem with it is that there's not often, when you schedule a ride, you have to schedule it way in advance, because sometimes there wouldn't be a ride for within a certain time period, a specific time period you need. So if you need to be there at 8, sometimes I have to leave at 7 and wait there for 30 minutes because there wasn't a ride between 7 and 8 that I could take.